golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of rulers.
Breaking their kingdom in half. They're taking their rulership and broke it. And now in Virginia, them coming against each other is that. You niggas need to just back up off of that, man, and enjoy the show. Just like they enjoy when you gangs kill each other, you niggas fighting the Hispanics and the blacks, or and the Dominicans and the Haitians and whoever else. Just like they rejoice when we do it, let's sit back and be entertained by them doing that now.
Get you some popcorn.
Y'all should start scoffing these devils. Like, what about white on white crime?
Yeah.
What about white on Esau?
Yeah, what about white lives matter?
Yeah, what about y'all?
You know,
They can't point that you know how they always tell Jake, you know, black people, y'all kill each other more than anybody. You got you devils though.
Yeah.
You know, y'all tear shit up when y'all get mad at each other, man.
Yeah.
You know? So hey, it's that time, man. You know, the Lord has got these devils fighting each other, man. You have no business getting involved with that shit, man. Let them white liberals, let them fight with them nationalists, man. You know? Don't align yourself with the damn devil, man.
You went to the pit,
I was saying, niggas is shit. You ain't gonna run to the niggas that's getting shot at on you. Stand the fuck out the way.
All the white folks out there with shields and guns. You got stupid ass Jake in the middle of it. Yeah, dumb. Look, he was just getting pepper sprayed. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
He cut off many people, many nations, man. He didn't bomb the globe. He didn't bomb everybody, man. You know, took over everything with the sword. You know, he didn't cut off a lot of people, man. You know, you can't. Brothers mentioned Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay, what they did, we can't forget it. Just recently, what they did over there in Syria. Turned that shit into a war zone over there, man. That whole ISIS ordeal, basically that lost steam, and they claimed that I don't know if it was the Iraqis that claimed they claimed they got the victory over ISIS, but really that whole group was all set up by the deep state, by the Mossad. They created that shit, man. They went all over the world and killed so many people.
How do you know it was Mossad? Because they never attacked Israel. How you gonna be a hardcore Muslim and you don't speak against Israel?
Yeah, because they were really Israeli intelligence, you know, not a Islamic intelligence, man.
Every country over
He who smote the people with wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder it. The whole earth is at rest and quiet. They break forth and sing.
This is talking about after his ass goes down. This is after he goes down. After all the missiles they shot off and these devils that got destroyed and the ones that's left, they went and got put in chains. That's when the earth is going to be at peace. That's when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. The nation's going to see that the world's going to be at peace.
they're going to sing.
I'm going to skip down to 10.
Hey, then that also, when you go into Isaiah the 2nd chapter, that the nations, when the Lord comes back, the nation shall not learn a warning. Meaning there ain't going to be no wars on the planet. You know? There ain't going to be nobody contemplating, we're going to get our military ready, we're going to go over there, we're going to invade that place.
Ain't no World War VIII.
None of that shit. Ain't no World War IV, man. The third is the last one. This is it. The Battle of Armageddon. There's nothing after that, man.
3 strikes.
It was only 3 woes. Okay?
3.
Only 3. That's it. Then the world shall not learn warning. Okay, and you natures, you gonna get get in line, man. Okay? You ain't gonna have to worry about no devils trying to uprise, protest, none of that shit, man. He ain't gonna have his weapons. We gonna get rid of his weapons.
That's right.
We gonna have spiritual power. There's gonna be nothing this devil can do.
That's right.
So that's what's gonna happen, man. When this devil finally goes down.
Right.
ahead.
This is, I'm going to skip down, Isaiah 14:10. All that speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we?
Man.
Art thou become unto us?
Yeah, you don't have that same power that you once had when you was ruling over all of us. You know, when we had to rock your suit and tie, you know, you don't have the same strength and power no more. The same devil that will be quick to give you warning that, hey, I will give you who was that?
Fire, what he just told.
Fire, yeah, fire and fury that no one has ever seen. The same man, he ain't talking that talk no more. This man is in chains now. You know, this same man that dropped bombs on people, you know, that established military bases and embassies all throughout the regions. You know, he's as weak as we. Meaning, because they ain't gonna have any strength either. All these other nations, they gonna be subjugated just like the so-called white man.
Right.
So they gonna see him laying, he gonna be laying side by side, but really, he gonna be even underneath the heathens. He gonna be the lowest living nation in the kingdom.
That's right.
He gonna have it the worst, man. Just like how we got it the worst in this society, and all the other nations are over us. Esau, he gonna be at the bottom.
Right.
First should be last and last should be first.
That's it, man.
Verse 11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave,
Yep.
and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms covered thee.
Yeah. Hey, that's because you're gonna be in such a low state.
Yeah. It's already starting right now. This infrastructure is collapsing, man. This whole entire system is crumbling. The economy is circling the drain.
Yeah.
Or they say the national debt is over 20 trillion, but it's in the hundreds and trillions, man.
Right.
Hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt, man. We can't talk about the actual infrastructure of Babylon. All the bridges are collapsing. You know, different roadways. You know. So this is all testimony to this devil going down, man.
Right.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Yeah, how did y'all fall, man? Lucifer, man. That's the light bearers, man. He that bear the light, the Illuminati, man. You know? That's them. That's the elites, man.
Let me make a quick point, because a lot of you niggas, you know about the Illuminati now, but guess what? Y'all feel like they can't be taken down, they can't be touched. We're touching them now. But the act that we're doing right now, reading out of this book, is making them collapse as we speak. The fact that in every major city in the whole world, there's somebody chatting their ass down, telling them what's their judgment, and then the prophecy's being fulfilled, proving that we're telling the truth about it.
Okay.
It's making their whole thing crack at the seam, and then it's going to eventually completely break up.
Right.
They can be touched. They can be stopped. They're not untouchable.
Read that again.
Verse 12, Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations?
Which did weaken the nations.
Yep.
And then you go to Revelation, it shows you, you know, the different miracles and powers of the beast, how it caused fire to rain down. You know, use this man that had all his military might, all his economic power, and then within an hour, your whole shit just go to dust. Just smoke and fire and smoke, fire and torment, man. You know, and then after that, now you in chains, now you in slavery. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be, man. You're gonna be this top man that everybody had some type of fear, intimidation. You know, they have some type of envy about you. You know, they're gonna see that same man that they envy. He's gonna be down even below them.
Right.
You know.
This is the man
Right.
that, what was that?
He about to read it.
Yeah.
He about to read it.
Verse 13, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation on the north and the sides of the north. I will ascend above heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yeah, that's going into 2 Thessalonians.
I got it right there. Let me
You
bring it out right
know,
now.
yeah.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'll straight to the point. Now I gotta read verse 3. It said, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first. And that falling away happened to us. We're still in that falling away. When we're coming back to the elect of the nation of Israel, but our whole nation had fallen. There was a falling away. And that's why we're deceived believing Cesare Borgia was our Lord, the Messiah. Yep, and all the rest of the philosophers they put, right? It says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. The word perdition means destruction. It said, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God, sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
That's it. That's plain. That's regarding the so-called white man.
Let me
Which
jump
back
in.
then, he was addressing the Romans. The Romans thought that they was so unstoppable because they were ruling, and they had the best military, or they had the best infrastructure. They had all the trade routes. They had all the roadways, just like you see here in America.
They ran majority of the known world at the time.
The known world, yeah, man. Their influence was everywhere.
Just
Do as the Romans.
Just like
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta say this.
Proud to be an American. Hey, you proud to be a Roman, basically. You're doing the same ways of the Romans. You know, that same devil is ruling right now. You know?
I gotta say this. Trump made it. He made this part of the cornerstone of what he was saying about North Korea. That if they do anything else, it's gonna be the worst destruction that any nation has seen thus far, and all this other stuff. Well, Newt Gingrich, I call him Newt the Grinch, said this morning on, not Meet the Press, but one of them, that, yeah, we could destroy North Korea very easily. But one nuke on America, in any city, America's done. They can't destroy, they can't take one hit. One hit, everybody's bombing. Because they're going to see you down in weeks, so you're going to get hit by everybody.
God, that's like a bully. And he's bullying everybody and say he can destroy everyone, but someone get that one good lick on him and he stagger, everybody gonna hop on his ass. That's America.
Let's get him.
Let's get him. He down. He's down on one knee.
They're gonna be dirty too.
Yeah.
They're gonna be using the knee on his
Yeah.
ass.
Stumping him in the
Reginald
neck.
Denny, right?
You know,
Like
Debo
92.
Thomas came.
Right.
92.
Right.
they're gonna be getting out
Reginald Denny.
everything on your ass, man.
That's why they can't take that one. They can't take that one hit.
Can't take one hit, man. Can't take one.
Yeah.
That's all gonna crumble.
It'll weaken them.
You know, it's like they say, you know, this is a virgin because it ain't never been fucked. And one of the things that was going across this morning is Texas and Michigan. I know this is a little off, but Texas and Michigan is trying to sell rape insurance. So America, you can't get raped one time.
Yeah.
You can't get raped one time. It's over. You're done.
Touch.
I have some shalom, brother. Actually,
All right. You came up so fast, man.
very sorry.
We gotta, you know, you came
I'm
up
very
hot,
sorry.
you know. We gotta check
I just want your information because I want to be able to talk to you if I may. And
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
flyer or something.
Well, we every Sunday we right in this spot. You know, every Sunday from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
All right, thank you very much.
You live here?
I live here now, yes.
Every Sunday we right here.
You got it, man. Thank
Bring
you
your
very
book.
much.
Bring your
I'll bring my
source.
book, yeah, thank
All
you.
right, brother.
Take care, shalom.
That's beautiful.
Kind.
Real hot. Hey, ready now, man.
Kind.
But that's the zeal.
That's that zeal, man.
Yeah, we had to stop you,
Hold
man.
on, hold on, hold on.
You get a little.
See, you with ancient with her. Hey, I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Asher.
Yeah.
Know that I'm good, shalom. You know. Hey, honestly, that was the way we used to do it in the ancient world. That's how we know somebody was coming in peace. And that's what he did the right thing. He did the right thing.
Yeah.
Willing, he come back next Sunday, man.
I'm gonna tell you about that beard. Grow that beard
I
out.
think he said he might come back later or talk.
Yeah, either way.
If the Lord allows. Khan, yeah, read that again, bro.
All right,
Asher, right? Yeah. Asher, so like an Asher, yeah, Asher.
Alright.
That's
he
beautiful.
said, start back at 13. Isaiah 14, 13. But thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
You're going to be brought down to hell, man. Meaning you're going to be brought to nothing, man. All right? You're going to go from riches to a pit. Not riches to rag. You're going to go from riches to a pit. That's what's going to happen to you, man.
Literally, y'all gonna be in a pit.
Matter of fact, somebody get that. Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 21 and 24. Or it might be Isaiah 24 and 21. All right? You ain't gonna get a TP. You ain't gonna get a cabin. All right, you ain't gonna have no tents. Hey, you gonna be literally in a pit, man. Okay? Hey, and it's gonna be just like that parable of Lazarus and the rich man. He gonna wake up in torments. He gonna wake up in hell. It wasn't literal. It ain't talking about an actual place in the spiritual world where you gonna get tormented. That's Roman Catholic doctrine. Okay? No, it's gonna be the estate that you're gonna be in. Lucifer and his descendants, which is really talking about Esau. Edom. They're gonna go from the rulership that they got right now to a pit. They're gonna serve hardcore bondage and slavery. Okay, and they're gonna get ruled with a rod of iron, man. They're gonna get the shit beat out of them every single day except the Sabbath. All right? I got that. Yeah, get that. Bro.
It's Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21. And it shall come to pass that in that day, the Lord Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high.
That's the elites. Or those are the high ones that are on high, man. Okay, that's the ugly ass, old crusty Rothschilds. You know, them reptile, lizard-looking motherfuckers, man.
Trump.
Yeah, eagle. Well, Trump, he's a nobody. He gonna die in America. Trump, that toupee gonna burn right off his recessive-looking ass, man. All right, he gonna die. But I'm talking about the elites, the ones that control the central banks.
Illuminati.
The Illuminati, man. That's
we
those
gotta use
assholes.
that buzzword. That's a buzzword we're taking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you hear Rothschild, you know exactly what we're talking about. That name is thrown out there. Rothschild is synonymous with the Illuminati, man. If you don't know that, then you've been out of the loop for I don't know how long.
Rockefeller.
All right? The Rockefellers, all those names ring a bell now. It's nothing new. Everybody know about them now. You know? But those are those same individuals that the prophecy is speaking of.
Right.
They're gonna go from that top spot of them ruling the planet Earth and wickedness being worth hundreds of trillions of dollars. They're gonna end up in a fucking pit with chains on them, man.
Right.
Okay? And they're gonna do exactly what the men of the Lord tells them to do.
That's right.
They're gonna have tasks. Okay, it's gonna be things that they're gonna have to do. All right, we're gonna regulate, man. Okay, we're gonna execute judgment, man. Okay, and it's gonna be nothing that they can do. Keep going.
And the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
That's what's gonna be, man. It's like you're gonna be in just like how Jake can't escape the system that they're in here in the land of their captivity. It's gonna be the exact same way for you heathens, man, in the kingdom.
But they're not gonna have the power to call on to get them out.
Exactly. You know,
There's not gonna be an elect of them that will get salvation out of that.
No, they're gonna deal with our kingdom being established, man. Our kingdom is gonna be an uninterrupted rule. We're gonna rule forever.
That's right.
Can't nobody be able to rise up against us. All right? So that's what it's going to be. So when you go back to Isaiah, the 14th chapter, that's what that's talking about. This devil that's ruling on high right now, he's the one that gave them gutter rats Israel. He was able to take the land of Israel. That was through the Rothschilds. Okay? And I believe it was it Jacob, Lord Jacob Rothschild that admitted that? You know, that it was through them how them gutter rats got the land of Israel, man.
Got it.
Okay? Because they had the power to do it. They had the money, the resources to do that.
Lord Rothschild, yeah.
They control all the armies, man. All these different militaries answer to the elites, man.
Because they paid, they were making gains doing all these historical events going on in history, making money, and then funding both sides. So they get money from both sides. And when those two countries were weak, they paid for their own side, who was going to push their regime to come in and take over.
Yeah, and if
They're
you try
still
to
doing that.
if you try to come against them, they'll send ISIS after your ass.
No.
Ask Duarte, the president of the Philippines. He'll tell you. You can't be going against them, man.
No. He said it.
If you want to set up a bank in your land, you got to go with that shit,
They destroyed.
or just lay down. You know.
Or you think the United States is at odds with Syria, Iran, and North Korea right now? Because there ain't no Rothschilds don't got a central bank in those countries.
And they want those lands and those resources for themselves, man. Everywhere that you see the white man fighting is because he wants something over there.
Go look at the natural resources of that land, and you'll see why.
You'll see why.
You can easily see his agenda.
He wants the oil, he wants opium. They fight amongst each other because of the brothers in Dallas be going into it. Germany is angry because they're trying to trade with Russia, and you got these devils over there telling them, oh, you can't do that over there.
We got sanctions.
We got sanctions over there.
But they got shit we need.
Yeah. They need fuel from Russia. You want to put sanctions on them, you hurt those European countries over there, man. You know?
It does. That's fair because all these sanctions and deals y'all trying to make to how can I say it, like closed countries, that's gonna make them even resent America even more, and that's what they all gonna. You probably see they all gonna turn on America, but that's just gonna add fuel to the fire.
Right.
All because this devil is greedy. You know? Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, man.
Ain't himself a big clay.
Yeah, man. You know? So that was it?
That was it.
Go back to Isaiah 14.
Isaiah 14 and 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit.
Man, you're going to be brought down to the grave, man. All right? You're going to trade places with us. All right? We going to go from rags to glory. You're going to go from riches to a pit. Okay? We're talking about trading places,
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd in there?
No, the dude that produced
The white man.
Aaron Russo.
Aaron Russo. Yeah.
who blew the cover on it too.
Yeah. Hey, and then, like I mentioned, the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, it's going to torment him so much that he's catching all this hell, and he saw that those same people that he had as slaves at one point, he had control over. He was able to oppress them. He had the police as taskmasters over there, oppressing them and killing them and bleeding beat. Those same people had actually beaten them over the head with a golden scepter. You know? Those same people are giving them curfews. You know? They're go over here and pick my greens, you know, go and till my floors, you know, because these devils, they live so rich, they don't know what it's like to do manual labor.
They go from plane to limo to red carpet.
Come on, man.
Plane to limo to red carpet.
Yeah.
And vice versa. They feet don't touch the street.
They don't touch the street, man. You know. They ain't never ate a piece of a Wonder Bread. Okay? What the fuck is Wonder Bread? You know? No, that's get that to the Goyim. You know? It's gonna. Hey, the Lord's gonna put them in that predicament, and it's gonna be tormenting to them. We're not used to this type of a state, living like this. We're used to not being seen and just calling shots all over the globe, man. You know,
reaping the benefits,
and reaping all the benefits, man. You know.
I bet the Rothschilds don't even carry a wallet.
They don't need a wallet.
That's what I'm saying. For what?
They don't need ID. They don't need money.
They go where they are.
Yeah.
They don't need no
They
passports.
got what they want, so they don't need access
You
to
go
somewhere
from
they want.
plane to limo to another structure you own. From that to another structure to a country you come home.
We don't own that yet? Okay, well, city military, when we own it, then I'll come over and kick it over there.
Man, they partying in underground and underwater cities in Dubai and shit like that. You know, they living it up, man. They living it up. But right now, the Lord He got us out here, and they get nervous, man. They've been getting nervous for a while, and they understand. They know the scriptures are true. You know, that's why they trying to go hard in the paint now. We're trying to establish their new world order.
Right.
You know, they got to bring order.
Like the brother said, it's like the Rothschilds is living it up. So the rest of you Edomites and you out here in heathens, y'all better live it up like the Rothschilds are, because y'all going in pits.
Especially if you live in America.
Yeah,
they two-time losers over here. They was never meant for them to get that piece of the pie, man.
Thank you, elites. For sending you over here.
They better live it up and do all the wickedness and stuff they can.
You got a little bitty, tiny, you got to look at this little piece of the chrome with a magnifying glass. But he gave you Edomites that. And that's your white Edomite supremacy, your white privilege. You know, you get hired before a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You get the suburb, you know, you can separate yourself from the niggas and all that. You know, you get your CEOs, and your little fortune companies or whatever. That's your little crumb that the elites gave you from that pot. All right, that's what he'll get. That's as much as he'll give you. Even though y'all supposed to be sharing that, hey, y'all two-time losers, man.
The main thing they get is not harassed.
Right. The other part they get is to be entertained by all the fucked up shit that happens to us over here. So it's cool.
But just think if you didn't get harassed.
Right.
How free could you walk around if you had no thought in your mind that the police was gonna fuck with you?
Hey, but that's one of the reasons why those nationalists are angry with the so-called Jew. They be getting into it with the kikes, man. They don't like the kikes. Why? Because they feel like, hey man, y'all have the bigger piece of the pie all this time, man. What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah.
We hate y'all. We hate y'all for that. We hate y'all for that. That's what, so we gonna, just like we call out the niggers, we gonna call out you kikes too. Because they feel like they should be sharing that piece of the pie with them, man. That's what that's about.
I'm glad you said that, because that kike Billy Crystal was on this morning also. And he was sitting between crying ass Van Jones and let him have it Nina Turner. And Nina Turner, you could tell she didn't like sitting next to this cracker, because he's the main reason why she don't have an office in Ohio anymore, because the Anti-Defamation League spent millions of dollars to dethrone her out of her seat. So he was on there this morning trying to he was in between Van Jones and Nina Turner talking bad about Trump. And this is a so-called Jewish cat, Billy Crystal. Look him up if y'all don't know who he is. But he's one of them main Edomites that go back and forth to Israel, to the United States, who goes and reports to Netanyahu. So check him out. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all, in the kingdom, y'all gonna resent each other too. Just like how Jake because get it. Deuteronomy 30 and 7, man. Y'all gonna be under the curses too. So we gonna have to regulate. You know, when y'all start fighting amongst each other, hey, it's gonna be funny though.
gonna make sport of that.
We're gonna laugh at you.
Man, it's gonna hit my head.
Y'all gonna be our amusement.
Yeah.
They gonna know they thoughts too.
Whoever win get their ass beat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7, it says, "Yeah, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee."
So that's the reason why Lucifer or Esau is gonna wake up in hell, in the pit, in torment. All right, the rich man in the parable of Lazarus, he's gonna wake up to the curses. Hey, like that devil that dropped dead, is that David Rockefeller? Is that his name? Hey, that's what he got coming from when he wakes up. When he goes back into a little Edomite baby and come up the womb, he's gonna be born unto a curse. And y'all gonna resent it, y'all gonna hate each other, man. We see how y'all fight amongst each other while y'all got rule, you know, y'all got wealth. How much more in riches? I mean, it's like in poverty. You know? Y'all some low lives, all y'all got you got the world in your hands. How much more when y'all go back to rags?
Right.
You know? You go back to being a caveman that you used to be. You know? Y'all gonna be a piece of shit, man. You gonna go back to being a basis of really you are basis, but you're base men that are exalted. You know? That the Lord basically lifted you up for his will, his purpose.
Servants of poor persons.
Servants of poor persons. You know, but really you're a piece of shit, man. You know, and really we talk about how, you know, we gonna get they women and we gonna do this and do that. But really, man, y'all gonna be so fucking low, man. And y'all gonna be so raggedy and disgusting. We ain't gonna even really want y'all around us, man. Y'all gonna be contributing to the kingdom, building up and doing what, taking out tasks, but we gonna give y'all the dangerous shit, or the shit that you that have safety rules and shit. You gonna be doing that, man. Shit that you gonna have to risk your life doing.
Scaffolding in the building.
Hell yeah.
You know.
But damn, 10 Edomites died trying to build that thing right there, man.
Hell yeah.
Fell on fire.
It's gonna be 11.
We gonna have the power to be able to catch you or be able to have you, you know, basically say you, but we ain't gonna do that. We gonna let you fall to your death, man. We gonna be total assholes to you. If you fall off of that 20, 30 foot tree, that cedar tree, we gonna make sure you break every fucking bone in your legs.
Let you heal slow.
We
Yeah.
might let you live and heal slow.
The only tools they're gonna have is toothpicks and dental floss.
That's they too, right?
The other nations, the heathen nations, they gonna put fire in your ass too.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
Ishmael.
We gonna give them permission.
Oh yeah, kind.
You know?
Who would read right now? Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Yeah, this motherfucker. Wait, hold on. You talking about Nathan Rothschild? You talking about Jacob Rothschild, Elon Rothschild? This motherfucker, he went from being worth hundreds of trillions. We hear about this dude, the power that these guys got, this family had, and now they look like the average Edomite you see on Skid Row. You know, with missing teeth, with dirt and skid marks everywhere. You know, this devil caused all this on the world. Hey, this man had what you call a Tavistock Institute at one point in time, where he was basically setting up all type of institutions all throughout the world that brainwash people, you know, and all type of witchcraft, you know. This devil is responsible for that. You weak piece of shit. You caused all that on the planet. You know. That's what it's gonna be, man. That's why, and that's what's gonna make everybody want to put a foot knee deep in your ass, man. You know. All the other nations gonna want to slap the shit out you, man. Everybody, they gonna remember what you was doing.
I'm gonna let all them Japanese hit you.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
They gonna tear you.
They gonna line your ass up
Yep.
and just go down the line. It's what, $1 billion in there? The Japanese?
Hey, we gonna let them Hamites get your ass.
Gang.
Cause them Hamites, they gonna remember all that ass kicking you was doing to them when you was going down there colonizing Africa, man.
South Africa.
When you was whooping the shit out of them and putting your Christianity on them.
All the viruses in there.
All of them, yeah. You put them STD, them pestilence over there that they dying from, HIV and AIDS and shit. Ebola. Hey man, everybody gonna get your ass, man. You know. And we were just reading that in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, man.
Verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners.
Man.
All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one of them in his own house.
That's it. That's it, man. You know? Matter of fact, go from there to get Ezekiel 28 and 8. Ezekiel 28 and 8.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 8. Then shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas.
Man, so you gonna be found no more, man. After the Lord destroy your ass, you're gonna be in the same boat with the other nations. They gonna be low. They gonna be underneath the Israelites, man.
Esau, you gonna return to your natural form at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to be. You gonna return right to the bottom.
Grunting and shit.
Like the cavemans you are. The cavewoman you are. Let me finish. Keep going.
Verse 9, wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God.
Read that again.
Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God, in the hand of him that slayeth thee.
Yeah, so basically they're gonna see that you're really not this God that you projected yourself to be.
Please, sir.
Yeah, man. Read that again.
Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God.
They're gonna see that you're just a man. Is this the man? The man that exalted himself to be God and shook kingdoms. Or this man planned to have everybody chipped and controlled. This the same man who was trying to bring transhumanism to humanity. He felt like he can advance everybody's neurological function. You know, transhumanism. You know, the same man that tried to artificially that device that they was trying to bring that try to basically increase your life expectancy.
I know what you were talking to.
Immortality?
Yeah, where they
artificial immortality.
Yeah. When they try to reverse genes and stuff.
Reverse
genes. Like that Benjamin Button type shit.
Yeah. Yo, this man has the power to do these things, and now here it is. This man is serving the Israelite. These people we call niggas and spicks. That's what's going to happen, man.
That's right.
And the whole world's going to see that this man is not God, man. Okay, he's just a man. And the Lord basically rose him up.
God.
The Lord said he killeth, he maketh alive, he wound, he heals. He knows how to raise up. Matter of fact, if somebody can get it, was that first Samuel?
What did you say?
He maketh alive.
Second chapter.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Where it says he know how to raise up.
Yep. I'll start at...
Because that's basically what this is all about, man. But see, his pride is what elevated him to God status.
Right.
He don't see himself as just a man because of all the power that the Lord has given him by giving him the kingdom. All right? He think that he got his birthright. But when the Lord finally takes his ass down, then that's when the world gonna see, oh no, that's not God. That was just a man that God elevated or exalted for a little while. They gonna see he's a piece of shit. They already saying he's a piece of shit.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I'll read this precept to that first, and I'll go back to it. Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word.
That's another one. That was the one I was thinking.
I was looking at it, but then when you said what you said, it just went better. It says, Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
And that's exactly what he did with Esau. Esau is a base man. All right, this man came literally, he's a cave dweller, man. What, people from that live in a cave, they don't know how to, they're not civilized. They don't know how to take care of themselves, man.
Running water. No. Hey, this devil was really eating roots, juniper roots and whatnot, and meat, because on the mountains where they lived, at altitude, leafy greens, which man on the earth should be eating, they couldn't grow that up here. So they had to eat certain things and deal with certain stuff. You know, like I watched this documentary on Nepal. They eat mostly goat or things made out of goat milk, because a goat lasts kind of long like that, but the milk, they can't grow nothing up there where they was living at. So they eat everything based off of that milk, and off of that 1 or 2 goats they got in their tail. Same thing with Esau, how he was. Base. Now I'm going to read the one over 7. 1 Samuel chapter 2, we'll start verse 7. It says, the Lord Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
Yep, he lifted up the beggar from the dunghill. Hey, we represent that beggar. Lazarus. That's parabolic of Israel. When Jake ain't got it, when we in slavery and we poor, we're impoverished, we oppressed. Hey, this curse says we got to go to the enemies for the one of all things. So hey, we're that beggar. But the Lord he's getting ready to raise us up, and Esau is getting ready to take our place.
Right.
He's going to have to go to us for the one of all things, man.
Right.
You niggas don't want that though. You niggas that want to stay here, you want to stay here and be niggas. You want to you want to countless fucking stays at the damn county building.
Right. Jacob
long ass lines and shit.
Jacob make a slacky, bro. Jacob make a small point, like he come to us if he want to know what the fad, and he's funding the fads. As long as it's keeping your attention off of the righteousness of his word, he'll give that bullshit to you if it leads nowhere. You know, he got to come to us if he want to know how to do hip hop. If you want to, man, that's small crumbs. We're still doing it wicked.
It's amusement.
Right. That's a gift destroyed the heart. That's all that is.
Yep.
Folly.
That's all. It's nothing compared to the scale of things. For the one of all things, I need fresh air. Well, come to me. I got you. I need to be healed. Come to me. I need food. Come to me. I need a woman. I need whatever you need. Come to me. That's right. Okay, we don't have any extras right now. They have them at like the 99 cent store. Yes. Yeah. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. All right.
Yeah, read that last verse again.
I got a whole bunch of extra thoughts you bring about.
Verse 8, it says, to those that deserve it. It says, he raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill.
Yeah, it's nothing for the Lord to take a man that's impoverished to make him rich. Matter of fact, that's in was that Apocrypha, Ecclesiastes 11th chapter. If somebody can find that.
Hold it one more time.
It basically is nothing for a man of poverty to make a poor man rich. Because that's what he did with the so-called white man. He was in the caves. He was in the caves. He was the lowest of the low. The Lord brought him out of the caves and started what you call the Renaissance era. You know, And that's where you had the first crime family, the Borgias and all that. That's where all that stemmed from, man. They came from nothing. The Lord raised their ass up, man. You know, because the Lord, he's not a man that he should lie. He remembered the covenant that Isaac made with Esau, man. That he was going to give him the fatness of the earth. Okay? So, hey, that's what you seeing. He gave Esau the fatness of the earth. But he also said, but you're going to rule the world by the sword. By the sword shall thy live.
Yep.
You know? So we live in that, man. You know?
Yeah, we don't. There's a little more to it.
Yeah, but I would just give the main point. Yeah, okay.
Sirach chapter 11, verse 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord Yahweh and abide in thy labor, for it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich.
There's nothing to the Lord, man. He can make you rich overnight. If the Lord really wants to do that for you, man. You know? So the Lord raised this damn devil up because for what? To fulfill his word. Okay? And to also show his power.
Yeah.
Just like he did Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Okay? Because here's this man that I raised up. I gave him the power. I rose him up and gave him the world. And now he thinks he's me. So now I got to show him where he get that power from. And I'm gonna show the world where that power came from.
If I could tie it into the beginning of the lesson, hey, that's why it's such a beautiful time. Because we get to see the fall of our enemies. We get to see it crumbling. And we get to see that the Most High is real and that he's for his people. We get to see all of this unfold like he said it would, that the prophecy is real, that we do have a higher power, that he is.
Yeah.
The Most High is. And a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. That's why we diligently seek him.
That's it. You know? Read that again. Because going back to what you read, he lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, man. He can raise the poor and make them rich. That's spiritually the Lord already made Israel start with the elect rich. Then he's gonna physically give us riches, man.
Let me say,
right now Esau, he's already rich. And at one point in time he used to be low. But the Lord's getting ready to put his ass back down in that dunghill. Okay?
I want to say this real quick, but you might have to be able to say. Let me say this real quick. Just like in Vegas, you can go into a casino with $1 and come out a billionaire within an hour or two. Most High can do it even faster than that, even greater than that. If that's feasible to you, what the Most High can do to you should be even more feasible. You know?
Well, let's get this straight. The only way you're going to come out of here a millionaire is the Lord let it happen.
Right. Right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's him that does that. That's the Lord.
And we're going to go from, they call us Bumalites.
Yeah.
We vagabond Jews or whatever they call us. You know, we're going to go from that, though, you know, prophesying in sackcloth, which is rags. We're going to go from that to kings and priests.
Yeah. Ruling.
All right, with crowns in our heads, man. Golden scepters.
That's right.
We're going to be judges, man. With priestly robes, man.
Way fly than Nate Grove.
Hell yeah.
I gotta read this, bro. Let me hit verse 12. Sirach chapter 11, verse 12. So again, there's another that is slow.
The reason the Spirit got us going into this